Why is this relevant? Why should anyone care about what I do? And maybe it can correspond with what you guys might be doing, regardless if it's something you want to start with your own business, if it's something you currently work with, something obnoxious that you're currently also seeing as an independent or as a professional, or however you may want to label it. If you are an artist, you want to start up your own business or anything like that, this comes in handy. How do you advertise my business so I can start making money? How do I reach out to people like me who also have this interest and fascination in the work I do? And how do I reach out to them in a manner that doesn't seem robotic? How can I learn how to do this professionally, make a good clientele basis where people are like, I love your stuff, I love your company, or I just love you as a person and I want to support you? How do we build that? We build relations, we build businesses, and we build guaranteed success. That's what we do. We're here to teach you how to help you grow, and we give you a step-by-step basis how to make things more professional, how to make life easier, how to make your life just be more like, yes, we have to put in the hard work, but in the long run, you'll be seeing some really good numbers. You'll be seeing some really good things that you want to be able to see in order to be like, you know, I like money, I like success. I didn't think I would get into a business like this. I did start off completely from scratch. I had a very basic understanding of what social media advertising was. I filmed a promo video for, ironically enough, my boss's music festival. I did some work for him, and I was like, hey, I want to advertise this. I don't know who to advertise it to. So on Facebook, I'm like, reach out to everyone across the world. Like, I don't care. Just as broad as you can go. Here's money. You were not supposed to do that. I got really, really lucky, and it ended up working fairly well. I think it ended up surpassing my very first time doing that, like I think it's like close to over like 26,000 views now. I think after I put in a little bit of money in that, and this is when I knew nothing about any of this. You don't want to go to a broad audience. That makes no sense. It's basically telling Facebook, hey, here's my money, go ahead and steal it. And just whatever you think is right, like, you know, go for it. Can do that. It's not preferred, but I learned the hard way. I realized I could have gained a lot more if I just narrowed down different searches, but where my love more for social media advertising kind of comes in a little bit more is how it actually really affects businesses. And if you know your skill and your arts and crafts on this, businesses will pay you some good money to do this stuff. And it's actually really, really simple stuff. It's just you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And if you just learn the basics of what it is, you're making some pretty easy money. There's some subtle differences maybe about like who their target audience is. Maybe you want to word things differently, which you always should. Maybe your objective is going to be different. Maybe their objectives is like, hey, I just want like people to engage with my stuff. There you go. If you want to lead them towards like website and be like, hey, I want more people to check out my website, you can do a website like objective as well. And all these, I realized, really, really help a lot of businesses succeed a lot more. And I thought all this was just spam garbage way back when. But then like being a business owner myself, I'm like, damn, like this is really actually important and I need to know this stuff if I want to be a little bit more successful. But aside from social media advertising, we do a lot of stuff in the world of automation. A lot of businesses use this, and even some smaller scaled independent businesses use this as well. Great example. If anyone has ever had a doctor's appointment, chiropractor appointment, you ever had to schedule an appointment for anything, you get an email or a text message that says, you have an appointment set for this date. Type yes to confirm. Or if you need to make any changes, call this number. That's an automated message. Companies will build that because they don't have time to do that personalized like experience for every single person. If you're a mom and pop shop, obviously you can do that. When we think automation, a lot of people think of like, let's build robots and let's make it do whatever. That is a form of automation, don't get me wrong. But there's a different scale of automation where it's more along the lines of the customer journey, basically. A business has built up itself in X period of time and they have more clients coming in, more people wanting their products, services, whatever it is they may provide, right? And they're like, we can't handle this amount of workflow. So this is where automation comes in. They're like, we want to send automated emails to be like, hey, you scheduled an appointment or you scheduled a call meeting with me. We have something scheduled for this time. Are you still good for this time? This is the time we booked. Are you still good for tomorrow? If you respond back by clicking this button or saying yes, do that option and that process, cool, we're set. It pings me, lets me know, hey, we're good to go. Cool. See you then. If not, then no, and it takes you off my list, and it'd be like, all right, that's it. Or if you want to reschedule, it lets me know about that. It's like, okay, let's go back into rescheduling process and let's book something else for you that works best for you. That's at its most basic scale, what automation is. Something I do want to talk about that I have a problem with, and this is where I'm probably going to start going off more in a rant because of where my anger builds up a little bit more. The work I do is being so much more tedious and complicated because of AI.